Boris Johnson is expected to blame the government's handling of the pandemic on obesity levels when he takes the stand at the COVID inquiry on Wednesday. With the fourth highest levels of adult obesity in Europe, the former PM will say the UK was at a disadvantage due to poor public health. But the pandemic isn't the only time we felt the weight of this issue. It's costing us nearly £100 billion a year and is set to increase as the population ages, with 2/3 of adults being obese. National productivity has taken a major hit and the UK is at risk of becoming a sick and impoverished nation. That's according to former government food czar Henry Dimbleby, who's calling for smoking-style restrictions on junk food to tackle the problem. Meanwhile, new Health Secretary Victoria Atkins has taken a step back from anti-obesity policy because her hubby runs a sugar company. Speaking on Times Radio earlier, Dimbleby called the situation nonsensical.
At the moment, you have a health secretary, and this is probably the biggest avoidable problem facing the health service, who has formally recused herself from acting in this area. It's like having a chancellor who can't act on, 30% of the sectors in the British economy. It's completely nonsensical. By 2035, type 2 diabetes alone, one diet-related illness, is projected to cost the NHS more than treating all cancers does today. You just can't have a health secretary who is not dealing with diet.
The Health Secretary has said she wants to help people be healthier in a way that is not nanny state-ish. If you're going to deal with people's health, it's got to be nanny state-ish to an extent. We've got 26% of adults obese. We can't keep having this schizophrenic attitude towards people who are overweight or obese, because we're telling kids with their magazine covers, look at this plus-size model, isn't she beautiful? Then we're also going to say to kids, stop eating sweets, stop buying chocolate, exercise more. It can't be, yes, being fat is good, and yes, being fat is bad. Having said that, I don't recall Boris Johnson having to shut down Ascot, having to stop planes from coming in to the UK. That's not because of obesity, that's because of poor decisions. He can't blame the obesity pandemic in this country on the myriad of poor decisions that he made during the pandemic.
No, exactly. He's passing the buck, he's blaming the fatties conveniently now.
I didn't say the fatties, but...
Well, no, but I mean, that's what he's doing now. He's doing what Matt Hancock did last week, which is not my fault, Garb, not my fault. It was him, Number 10 didn't listen to me, blah, blah, blah. But the obesity thing is a massive, massive crisis, and we've become so frightened in this country of talking about weight and of saying to people you're fat. It veers into the body positivity thing where we're literally glorifying obesity on some magazine cover.
No, you can be overweight and fit.
Let's just get back to basics.
And be fit, no question about it.
Yeah.
But
Yes,
I mean, what I think is important about this debate, and I'm not a nanny state person, is first of all, people now understand the importance of public health. So we had a national sickness service. You only go into health when you're ill. Now people do understand that actually if you take care of yourself, particularly as we get older, being healthier older is really important. And secondly, I supported the sugar tax. The sugar tax has made a difference, particularly in children's teeth, for example. We should be thinking about measures like that.
Yes, it has, but can we just focus on the fact that overweight and obesity causes all of this heart attack, strokes, diabetes. It also causes depression, anxiety. It's not a happy place to be, it's a miserable place for people to be. So when we talk about nanny statism, I think we're helping people. I agree, it's hard, but we live in an obesogenic society. Everything is about food and snacks. I have a 3-year-old. You're not allowed to let a child have 3 meals a day and not have snacks in between. Like this obsession
give him
it's an obsession.
No, but this obsession with not allowing people to be hungry. It's constant grazing and smoothies in between and rice cakes in between.
Agreed.
What happened? Look at the French. They feed their children 3 times a day, but they're not constconstantly.
Yes, but they're all alcoholic winos.
That's true. By the time they're 5. I think this. I wonder whether there's an unanswered question here, because we live in a world where we've never ever had more information on obesity, from daytime TV shows to the online world, magazine covers, keep fit videos, celebrities, images. We are bombarded with issues and advice on health, diet, obesity. And simultaneously, we have an obesity problem. I mean, I wonder whether, of course, the advent of, McDonald's, KFC, fast food stuff,
the ultra-processed food has a lot to answer.
And processed food, the micro...
People don't move, people don't play, children don't
but
play
I wonder whether it's deeper
people
than that,
sitting on their phones,
yeah,
they're not
course.
moving.
There's all the obvious...
No, there's something going on with food.
Why is it
people go to America,
it's an epidemic.
If you go to America as a relatively fit person, come back on a 2-week holiday, you've probably put on weight. I mean, it's the portion sizes, the way the food is made. These are really serious issues. I don't think it's nanny state-ish to look into them.
Yeah. Have you just come back from America, JJ?
Ouch.
Just wondering.
He's off to play football. He's as fit as possible.
Yeah, I was going to say meow.
Can we leave my way out of this, please?
Get Collins a bowl of milk.
You're a fit man.